Today I'm going to be making my first ever homemade lotion, and I'm so excited for it. This is supposed to last up to 6 months, and there's no, preservatives or anything in it. It's all natural ingredients. So I ordered this beeswax from Amazon. I got a pound of this just so I have enough. I got the shea butter from Amazon. Gonna need some olive oil, coconut oil, some vitamin E oil, and whatever essential oil you want. I pick lavender because it's my all-time favorite. It's relaxing and it just smells amazing to me. We're also going to need measuring cups. We need half a cup, a third of a cup, a fourth a cup, and a whole cup. And we're also going to need 1 tablespoon and 1 teaspoon. A bowl. Hopefully this is big enough. We're going to see. And then I'm going to use my stainless steel canner pot that I just got. I haven't even used it for canning yet. I'm gonna use it for this. I'm gonna put the ingredients in the bowl, and then we're going to boil it in the pot. Okay, so I have my ingredients measured out. Honestly, with the coconut oil and the shea butter, just do the best you can because it doesn't go flat in there, and I use the rest of my coconut oil literally for this, so give or take, I'll have just about enough. So with the coconut oil, you're going to need 1 1/3 cup. For the shea butter, you're going to need 1/2 a cup. Olive oil, you'll need 1/4 of a cup. And then it says for the beeswax pellets, which I didn't even know was a thing. If you're brand new to this, all this, homemade stuff, I'm right there with you. I was like, what? That's okay. But they smell freaking amazing. So good. So, anyways, for these, you're going to need a heaping tablespoon, it says, of beeswax. We're going to put all of our ingredients into the bowl. Bear with me for a second here. The lighting is not so bright in here either, so just going to pour everything into my glass bowl here. I don't know if I said that before, but you definitely need glass since we're going to be putting it in boiling water. I just use a spoon to get all my ingredients into the cups. I use a spoon for the shea butter. And then I use a separate spoon for the coconut oil. Put this in the bowl. This stuff was a mess. I got it on my hands when I was doing this. When I was putting it in the measuring cup. But my homemade dish soap got it off my hands fantastically. I also have a video of that. Alright. So, got everything in my bowl. I'm just gonna go ahead and give it a little mix. I don't know about you guys, but I'm weird. I don't like just random stuff, in different areas. I like everything to be kind of mixed together even before I, put it in there. So, mix it up a little bit. It looks weird and gross and mushy right now. This is what it looks like. And we're just gonna put it inside of here. Put it in the middle of this, and we're gonna boil this. I've been mixing this throughout just to help it, mix together faster. And as you can see, it is now in liquid form. So I'm about to take this bowl out and set it to the side and let it cool off for a few minutes. This is what it looks like. But we're still gonna let it sit. I literally just got it out. I just wanted to show you guys. So with this, we're not going to want to pour in the vitamin E oil or the essential oil in yet until it's cooled down. And then after that, from here, there's 2 different options, which I love both. And I almost want to make another batch if I had more, coconut oil on me. Anyways, we'll do that another day. But you can either, once we get this put in here in a little bit, we can either just put it in a jar, you know, once it's nice and cool, and that's it. Or if you want the whipped version, like more of a body butter type of lotion, we're actually going to put it in a mixer. Or, I mean, I guess you could hand mix it. But I'm going to use my KitchenAid mixer that I just got for the first time and see how pretty it looks from there. Alright, so it is cooled down now. For the most part, it's still a little bit warm, but it's not hot and, you know, crazy. So I'm going to take my vitamin E oil, and I'm going to get 2 tablespoons and dump it in the bowl. And then it says 20 drops of essential oils. That's kind of excessive for lavender, I feel like. But I love the smell, so I'm just gonna only use lavender. I will try some different ones. Probably make some different videos of testing different kinds out. But here goes the first one. Okay, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 20, something like that, you know, give or take. And then I'm just going to mix it up a little bit. And like I said, from here, if you just want the lotion, the basic stuff, you like it more, or you don't have time to do the whipped, which usually I would start off with that, but you're just going to dump it in. It's in a couple of mason jars, so I think this might be too much for one. But, yeah, you can either dump it in there, let it harden, good for 6 months. Or, we can take this bowl and place it in the fridge if we're going to do the whipped kind. So, with this, it says to just put it in there long enough to where you can push your finger through it, but don't let it get too hard. I have no idea how long that is, so I'm just going to wing it and keep checking up on it. So, what it looks like after an hour. I mean, it's thickening up on the edges, not the sides, so I'm just going to mix it up a little bit. Put it back in for a little bit. Alright, so the lotion sat in the fridge for about an hour and a half, and it was starting to get kind of hard on the sides, so I'm going to go ahead and whip it because I'm afraid that if not, I'm going to ruin it. So, it's not super liquidy anymore, not as much as it was, so I think it should be alright. Alright, so there's no instructions on how long to put it in here, what to turn it on. So I did see that you need a wire whisk attachment, and I'm just gonna wing it, see how it goes. Alright, so this is how it turned out. Smells good. I mean, there's not much of a lavender smell, but I kind of just took some of it before it was very mixed in to test it out. And it's, you know, a little oily, but now that I did the body butter, it's just super smooth. It doesn't feel too oily. I love it. I'm really happy with how it turned out. And I'm going to get it all jarred up. Alright, so I got my whipped body cream into my mason jars, and it perfectly filled up 2 mason jars. So that's how much that's going to make. And it feels amazing and soft and it smells good. I had my daughter try some. She said it smells like coconut, which she doesn't really like coconut, so she's like, ew. But I think it's pretty amazing. You only need a little bit of this. A little goes a long way. And these need to be stored in a cool, dark place. Not, you know, sitting out in the sun or anything. Somewhere dry. And they should last for up to 6 months. So, good job if you have gotten this far. And let me know how your guys' turns out.